This is your KCTV5 News Update.
The CDC now says even Americans who have been vaccinated should start wearing masks again in certain situations. They say this new recommendation is necessary because of the spread of the Delta variant and the large number of Americans who remain unvaccinated. CDC is urging all students and teachers also to mask up in the classroom. And for those who are vaccinated, they suggest still wearing a mask indoors in communities that have a high or substantial spread of the virus. Now, in this map from the CDC, counties in red have high levels of transmission. You can see that includes practically all of Missouri, much of the eastern part of Kansas as well. But it'll be up to local leaders to decide if this will remain a recommendation or become a requirement. The mayor of Kansas City is considering what step to take next.
I will talk to our health director this afternoon. We've tried to work collaboratively with other jurisdictions in the region. We'll make sure we reach out to them. We have had a few legislative changes in Missouri, which I find to be unhelpful to actually responding to crises.
These new guidelines come as Missouri remains a hotspot for new cases. This morning, doctors at the University of Kansas Health System said the key to stemming COVID remains masks and a vaccine.
And so the rise in this is a question of A, not enough folks vaccinated, and B, not enough social distancing and masking. That's clearly been the change in our situation along with the rise of the Delta variant. And what we have to remember is other variants can arise if we're not careful and if we don't stem this tide now.
KU currently has 37 patients with active cases of COVID, and 17 of them are in the ICU. Now, President Joe Biden says he is considering requiring federal workers get the vaccine, and Jackson County, Missouri will require county workers to either show proof of vaccination or take a weekly COVID test. Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas has a plan to attract and retain more police officers. He presented 2 resolutions to the Board of Police Commissioners today. One of the resolutions would provide raises. The other would give an incentive to officers who live in more disadvantaged areas. According to the mayor, the raises would be given to rank-and-file officers. The resolution would direct the police department to complete a budget and a spending analysis to make that happen. Now, as for the incentives, they would be offered to officers who live in or move to high violence and underserved communities. If that resolution is implemented, the police department would have to give a report of all officers and their zip codes to the Board of Police Commissioners by August 31st. Now, this all comes as the mayor and city council are seeking greater control over part of the police budget. The police board has filed a lawsuit, though, to prevent that from happening, and there appears to be now a conflict of interest in that case. The judge hearing it is Jackson County Judge Patrick Campbell. According to the Missouri court's official website, Judge Campbell listed attorney Patrick McInerney as one of his references when he applied to become a judge. Well, McInerney is now the lead attorney for the Board of Police Commissioners in this pending lawsuit. Judge Campbell was not always on this case. In fact, he's now the 3rd judge to be assigned to it.
The evening hours promise to be warm and humid. By the late evening hours, we're down to about 80 degrees and lower 70s on Wednesday, but we start to warm up as early as 9 o'clock. 82 degrees then, in the 90s by lunchtime, 96 degrees at 4. And that's when the heat index value works to well over 100 degrees, maybe as high as about 107. Heat advisories from now through Thursday evening because of that intense heat. By the way, Thursday will be even warmer. And the forecast track says no relief from rain until maybe Friday, and that's mostly in the northern zones. Saturday is actually the central zone and the metro's best chance for rain, coming in especially by the midday and early afternoon hours. Sunday, that rain pushes to the south, so it takes about 3 days for that front to push all the way through our area. And it could leave a few lucky folks with as much as an inch of rain, but then a few unlucky folks may see less than a quarter inch. So hopefully you're on the 1-inch side of that. 96 Wednesday, 98 Thursday. That is the warmest day of the next 7. A bit of a break on Friday, but a huge break over the weekend. Thank you, rain showers and front. And that'll keep temperatures in the mid-80s Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Enjoy the next 7 days.
Turn to KCTV5 News for the latest all day. This is your personalized update because KCTV5 News stands for you.